Sensors are the figurative eyes and ears of a control system. In general, if you want to control it, you must sense it. Because the controls engineer is often called on to specify sensors and deal with sensing problems, sooner or later, we will all get more than enough familiarity with them. In this video, we are going to familiarize you with the sorts of sensors that we frequently use in industrial equipment. We intend this to be an introductory video for a new engineer just getting started, or for anyone looking for a general understanding of some general controls concepts. At one time, cars had no fuel gauge, and you had to have a reserve tank, a gas can, so that when you ran out, you could get to a fuel station. Now, cars all have fuel gauges, and we will next look at the sensors that make that possible, along with many other measurements that automation requires. An analog sensor is one that converts a variable physical quantity into a signal that the control system can understand, a voltage or current. By physical quantity, we mean temperature, pressure, humidity, distance, and speed, among others. There is a general category of sensor for each of these. Some sensors combine quantities, like temperature and humidity, or distance and speed, into a single instrument generating two signals. There are a few general categories of signals generated by these devices. For temperature sensing, the devices themselves produce either millivolt range signals, in the case of thermocouples, or variable resistances, in the case of resistance temperature detectors, or RTDs. Because of their higher accuracy and repeatability, RTDs are generally a better sensing element when we can use them. PLCs have cards that are specifically designed to handle both of these kinds of devices. The rest of the signal categories are converted locally into a more generally understood form of signal, either voltage or current, before being connected to the control system. If the temperature signals have to travel very far to the control system, we usually convert them like this also. The most commonly used standard today is the 4 to 20 milliamp signal because of noise immunity and other characteristics. We have just taken a whirlwind tour of the primary sensors used in almost every industrial control system. With these sensors, we sense everything from which buttons the operator pushes to the height of liquid in a tank to the pressure and temperature of steam in a boiler. These sensors and a few others, with their signals processed by hardware and software, control the industrial processes of the world.